Alright guys, what's going on? So first off, I am really sorry about whoever was taking time out to come see my live. I know I'm not some huge guy, it's probably a handful of you, but again, I really apologize. I got everything ready, got my coffee, got up on time, get to hit the live button, and I get that message there that you saw in the following post. I'm like, what the hell? Any other time before, I never really did lives, but when I would click to the tab, it was just, you hit a button and you're ready to go. This is the first time I've seen that message, so we're just doing a regular unboxing, and figured I'd start off by doing a little history and backstory. So this is the first hobby grade, well, this is the second hobby grade plane I've had. The first one was 13 years ago. I got a Aero Scout V1, so that was a trainer, high wing, V-tail aircraft, 3-channel, but that plane, I loved it. It was so much fun. It was such a rush to fly it, learning to land. Crashed it a few times, replaced a wing, had my most spectacular crash. So I used to like to do falcon dives, so I'll do like a spiral climb, just keep climbing to however high I could get it, and then just do a straight dive and then do some tricks or whatever, and that was my fun, because it wasn't really aerobatic, it was kind of a trainer plane. You could do a couple rolls and loops and stuff, but nothing real fancy. So I ended up losing that plane. I left it in one of my buddy's sheds in a property in Alabama. I intended to go back up there and never saw it again, so dumb decision by me. But I ended up later on building an airframe up from flight test when Bixler was the man, but wasn't as big as they are now. But this is one of Bixler's wings. This is when the flying wings were real popular, so can't even show the wingspan. I mean, how big it is on camera. It's freaking huge. My plan was to build a huge flying wing and make it kind of like a B2 or like a twin EDF, or build one big EDF, just something cool. So you can see, I'm not a total noob when it comes to craftsmanship, but I kind of ran out of idea. Like, I got to this point with the canopy, and then I'm like, wait, what the hell am I gonna what am I gonna use for a canopy? And it just kind of got put on hold forever, indefinitely. But you can see I cut out, I had plans for the servos and control surfaces worked out and everything, and this thing would have flown. This thing would fly. But yeah, now that I have an actual plane that can fly, I think we're gonna call this one Scrap. That's been taking us so much space. Yeah. And yeah, I put work into it, but whatever. Okay, so let's get to the unboxing. So, Motion RC, they're awesome. I like them so far. Ironically enough, they had a giveaway the day after this thing arrived. I was going to do an unboxing that day. Decided not to. I decided to wait. So I kind of opened this box. Obviously you can tell it wasn't taped. Kind of went through the instructions just to see what was what. And it's pretty good quality. You got a lot of information in there, how to do your expos, exponential rates and all that, which honestly I don't mess with. Shows you different ESCs there. Sorry if I'm all out of frame here. I'm kind of trying to see what I'm doing and watch at the same time. It gives you this little warning thing, your working voltages and all that, so you don't burn anything up. Oh, that's the ESC manual. Why does that look weird? See your manual. Flightline Velocity. And there's several videos out there already of this plane. It's nothing new. But I decided to go with this one. I was I was actually looking at tanks on Motion RC, but I decided to go with the plane instead because, like I said, you know, it's been 13 years. Actually, my original intention getting back into the hobby was get a plane. I was looking for a plane, but the shops around here were all cars. I couldn't find any planes anywhere. It was crazy. So I kind of just got pigeonholed into the car market, which was fine. You know, obviously I'm loving it. I'm having fun with it. But I'm back to, I want to say back to my roots. So the assembly instructions look pretty easy. You just snap the two tail sections together, screws, wing section, obviously you plug it in, 4 screws. I think I'm going to do this stuff off camera because I like to take my time and just make sure everything's right and kind of look over everything. So you got push rod lengths in case you lose anything, in case you have to replace anything. Got your original lengths. And got a landing skid. Got no landing gear. That's kind of the thing. I was like, it kind of sucks, no landing gear. Because, you know, landings are fun to practice and do. But this girl's built for speed. Pure speed. So no landing gear. And there's your CG. CG is it's critical in aircraft. If your plane's too tail heavy, gonna have a bad time. This is control test stuff. Okay, I won't bore you guys with that. I think that's pretty much the manual. Okay, so anybody who's interested here, you can kind of see your expo rates, setting suggestions, which I'm seeing from a couple other flight test videos. It's not really necessary to mess with the rudder, but I think I'm just gonna go 100% and see how it feels. Tells you your servos, okay. Great. Just kind of pull everything out, show the packaging. So what do we have here? I'll give you a tip for the glue. I don't know what that is. I think that goes on the underside. That's where you attach the, yeah, that's where you attach the wing servos. Okay. But yeah, I decided to go with this one because I was looking at tanks. I want a tank. I want the Merkava, that Israeli tank, the pro version, but it's not cheap. And I don't know if I can justify spending that much money on such a, and I'm not talking crap, but it's just, to me it seems like tanks are just like a one-note RC. You know, I mean, you can only do one thing with them, really. I mean, you could have tank battles, I guess, but I guess you could say that for boats too. But boats do different stuff. I don't know. Just talking out of my ass right now. Let's see, wings. So everything's packaged very nicely, secured. Nice wrappings. Just throw this crap on the floor and pick it up later. Oh. Ooh, beautiful wing. Yeah, this is a step up from the Aero Scout. Feels nice too. And I was told, okay, we do have the tips. Okay, so we get some tip covers there. It's not, they don't cover the tip completely, but it's like on the bottom to protect the tips from hard strikes. That's good quality stuff. I like it. That there. Pull the fuselage. pull that out. Ooh, well, that's nice. And yeah, I wanted to record this, you know, for personal reasons, you know, just milestones in my life, and share the experience with you guys, those who are interested. I know Big Brisk, man, you're on that flight trip, you got the bug. But yeah, this is a 4S plane. Man, I cannot wait to get this thing up in the air. It's gonna be awesome. It's unique. It's got like a rough finish. I know that's intentional. It's like it's got this rough finish and then it goes to the foam. I like it. I like the shape of the stabs too. It's got like a shark fin look. It's sleek. Very nice. Okay, set you here. Stabilizers. Okay. And landing skid. Alright, I think I'm going to get all this stuff situated and put together, and through the magic of editing, I will be right back. Alright, and she's done. So, I was just thinking about doing some little scrolling shots with the nice music to make it look cool, assembly, but no, I gotta get ready for work soon. No fancy stuff, and like again, I apologize to you guys who are waiting for that live. Man, I wanted to do that. That would have been cool, but anyhow, assembly was pretty easy. The first freaking hiccup I ran into, it tells you to put, you put these on, put the screws in, you put this rod on, and it tells you to use that first hole. Well, I'm feeding it through there, and of course, it splits. So I'm using the second hole. I mean, I have a bunch of extra servo arms and stuff. I want to replace it. It's just, I'll just use the second servo arm, or second hole, because I've heard, I can't remember the name of the guy's channel, I'm sorry, but he was flying this thing around and saying that the rudder is not very useful. I mean, he barely use it at all, so, and it's not very, with that surface area, it's not very effective anyway. And with this nature of flying, you really don't need much rudder. It's more to pull yourself out of situations, or to pick the nose up in a, if you got it in a knife edge or something. But yeah, that good things. They give you hex hardware. I was actually expecting, I had my Phillips screwdriver ready, but they give you hex hardware. I had to put the little battery lock thing in there, so the tray locks down. It's got the fixed battery tray, so that's another thing. I'm gonna probably have to add some weight. I believe it's up. I think it says add weight in the front. Counterweight. Yeah, it doesn't say where, but I think it's forward. Well, if the battery's too heavy and it's forward of the CG, so I'm gonna have to add weight in the rear. Oh, and it's got nice vent holes for cooling. It's a 4S plane, so you gotta have cooling. It's a 40 amp ESC, but she's probably gonna be using every bit of that 40. And landing skid, they give you a little tube of rubber cement for the landing skid. It's pretty cool. One little extra servo eyelet and a little applicator for the glue, which I didn't use. But yeah, it's a beautiful plane. Beautiful. I love it. Very happy with my purchase. And let's see. XT60s, you can kind of see down in there. Quality. Good build quality. Hobby grade plane. I resisted the Amazon urge. Alright, so last thing, radio. I decided to go with the one they sell on Motion RC. I think they offer a couple different radios, but this is just your basic Futaba. Just get you in the air, no fancy bells and whistles, nothing yelling, screaming at you. But yeah, I just wanted to show. I kind of opened it already just to look. Handwritten thank you note. That means a lot. That goes a long way. And I will shameless plug Motion RC. Check them out. They're a good company. I get good vibes from them. They actually, like I said, they had the live giveaway thing. I want to say it was the day after I got my plane, or the day, I don't know. It was close to the timing. And they had an unboxing of the M1 Sherman yesterday. That's what it was. I was going to do my unboxing yesterday, and they were already live doing an unboxing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just wait. Not like I'm going to steal any thunder anyway. I'm nobody. Yeah, 30-day warranty. Just wanted my people to see it. But, yeah, here's just a picture of the radio there. You can kind of see it's nothing special. It's basic. But I'm just going to pull it out. Let's see, we're running close on time here. Yeah, I got to start getting ready soon. So I'll just kind of pull it out, kind of look, show you what's in here. And then I'll butt ready for work. Briss, man, big Briss, thank you, bro, for keeping that fire alive. You kept my aviation bug alive, man. I was almost gave up and just stuck with cars and boats. Maybe a drone. Yeah, I'll look at this crap later. I'll just kind of look at the radio. I don't have time to read that right now. Yeah. Biggest thing comes with the receiver. 6-channel receiver. It's a 5-channel plane, but I think we're only going to be using 4. The 5th channel, it has a reverse thrust function. I mean, I guess it's for fun, but not really useful for a plane with no landing gear. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody can correct me. There's some kind of maneuver you can do with reverse thrust. But I will be doing stunts with it. I will be hovering. I'm going to be doing all the aerobatics. I can't even remember all the names of all the stuff, but yeah, it feels like a decent quality radio. I actually use my Radio Link lanyard now, like a real nerd. Alright, so that's cool. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. Oh, let me show you real quick, just for size comparison. So guys, we all like to compare sizes, right? My little flying boat there. I haven't had this thing out forever. I got to take this thing out again sometime, but I think you get this. Good size comparison. We're stepping up in the aviation world. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and we'll see you soon.